Hessey Basics Part 1. So, you got your propane. Yeah, and that hole in there, you see, goes in there. So this is where you fill it up with the fluid and the pump. You don't want to over tighten this because it's got a little rubber seal in there. So just like hand tighten, maybe like 1/4 turn with the crescent wrench. You want to run about 40 psi. This one's a bit low, but yeah, you know, 30, 40, somewhere in there. So once you put the torch in and it's on, you let the head heat up, and then you'll want to turn it down a bit because you don't want it to be screaming. So if it's like a really high pitched squeal, you want to turn this down because that'll be too hot. And if it's like glowing, turn it down a bit. This is your main on and off here. So if you wanted to, if this was all hot, you'd crack your needle valve and you depress this. Oh, come on now. So there. So now the fluid's going through the tube, up into the head. Turn that off for now. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of a Hessey. One more thing, you don't want to fill over that line there, because then you won't have enough air in the body of the Hessey. You have to pump it up every 10 minutes, so only fill to that line. Wafting basics. This is a wafter, so you use to disperse the smoke. So a favorite amongst effects guys, so you want to fill it up, so kind of hold it there and then go woof, woof, woof. So that's a pretty good method if you want to, get it over there, or you can just kind of, break it up kind of thing. But this is really the bee's knees, as it were, because you can throw the smoke like 10 feet or something. Safety, part 3. So you want to be really careful about leaving this unattended, because if someone knocks it over or something, that's not good, right? So you don't want to leave this, by itself in the middle of the forest, because it might start a forest fire. And this head, this will probably get to like 600 degrees, so you don't want to have a bunch of people around this without being supervised. If you do have to leave it, I like to take my wafter and kind of place it on the side a bit, not touching, something like that. Just visit a little shield, something kind of like that. If you burn this too hot, to say if this is like smoking red hot and you're pumping the Hessey fluid, it'll actually start vaporizing, and this will become a flamethrower, so don't do that. You can kind of hear if it's too hot though. Part 4, demonstration. So we're going to light our torch. It'll take a couple minutes to heat up, so cut back to that. This is a Hessey in operation, so you can hear it's a bit loud, so we can turn it down a little bit. Oh, wrong way. So something like that noise level is kind of nice. And then as it heats up, the noise will change. You just keep adjusting it down. So we're just going to turn this on a little bit. Turn on our main smoke. There we go. I'm just going to see. Something like that.